we have this emergency situation going on with our politicians for the federal government. We have the Green Party, Mike Smits. We have the Liberal leader coming out here. We have Andrea Horvath coming out here telling everyone that Doug Ford has to step up and absolutely start protecting people. How pathetic and sad that none of these people are talking about meeting with the protesters. They're going to come out here and change bylaw codes to make them criminal codes like honking horns, like gasoline. It's okay for the police and the government to steal it, but if you go to a gas station and take off, well, you're going to jail. I keep hearing Jamad Singh come out here going, we have other people like Donald Trump out here funding now the truckers. Before that, we had CBC coming out there saying, we believe Russia has something to do with the protesters. Right now on CP24 News, we have the Green Party leader, and we're going to pay attention to it.
I'd like to have MPPs on the record. Are they standing up and having the back of the people of Ontario? Yes, I support the right to protest, but this protest has crossed a line and is now an occupation, and the people of Ontario need to know that their legislature has their back and that we will act to support the city of Ottawa and the people who live there.
Mr. Del Duca, you mentioned that there are some things that the Premier could be doing at this point, and one of the statements that you issued is that you should just be towing all of the trucks there that are blocking the roads. What else do you see as action that could be taken now or in the past 10 days?
Well, let's be really clear. I didn't just say that they could be towed away. What I recommended is that the Attorney General, the Doug Ford, make sure that his Attorney General make it clear to the people of this province, in particular the occupiers that we now have in Ottawa, that if they're going to be committing serious crimes, as I believe they are, people are being verbally assaulted, physically assaulted, people are having their lives at risk right now, what's taking place in Ottawa, that those individuals who are committing...
This is what we have going across from all of your people coming out here running for your Ontario government, coming out here blaming the people who are protesting, but not their actions of mandates, not their actions of restrictions, not their actions of Saskatchewan opening up, no mandates, no restrictions, but they want to keep Ontario going. This is what we're dealing with our Ontario government and our federal government. This is the greatest crime of our government against the people. We had Justin Trudeau come out here and just go, these people are not true Canadians who are protesting. Wow, anybody goes against the government, you are called a terrorist no matter what we do. It doesn't matter what politician it is, rather it's that Stephen DeCasa, who is under McGuinty, under Wynne. And look at what Trudeau's going. And they want to come after Doug Ford because he will not loosen up the restrictions, which is his responsibility, because his business went from $5 million to $50 million. This is the greatest crime of our century against the Canadian people. Sitting there watching the media coming out there, listening to Justin Trudeau, not once saying that he would meet with anybody, that Canadians were vaccinated under mandates, restrictions. If you don't do it, you're fired. Over 90%, it was a lack of choices and options. But now you have your own options with this Ontario government coming in. Jamad Singh goes, they're going to vote in for somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. They don't have an idea. Well, that person might be me. Planning and development for the city of Hamilton for 100 years. A person who knows how to do blueprints. A person who knows how to fix poverty. That's what you want to call a no one? What have you fixed? Coming out here going, all this money's coming out here from foreign people. It's coming from Canadians. The Americans are having their own. And of course, their government is calling in the other countries of the world to help out their Canadian government. Oh, they might have China, of course. Their new friend's probably Russia. Will they have America under Joe Biden? Oh, that's not going to happen with the Super Bowl coming up and the Americans going there. It's going to be a pleasure to watch all these other countries come out here. I will be in Ottawa in 2 weeks. I plan on speaking there against our corrupt government. And who else no more corruption against this government than myself? Let's get ready, Steve. We're going to be heading out there.